Are you serious? Are you serious? We have breaking news coming out of the Persian Gulf. President Donald Trump has just confirmed in the Rose Garden. He just said the United States Navy ship, the USS Boxer, has shot down an Iranian drone in a defensive action. I repeat, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, has just announced just moments ago in the Rose Garden that the United States USS Boxer has shot down an Iranian drone in a defensive action. That means the Iranian drone was on the offense and was armed. Trump said the USS Boxer fired on this drone in the Straits of Hormuz. The Boxer took defensive action against an Iranian drone which had closed into a near distance of approximately 1,000 yards from the USS Boxer, ignoring multiple calls to stand down and threatening safety of the ship and the ship's crew, according to President Donald J. Trump. President Trump said that the United States Navy ship shot it down, the Iranian drone, in a defensive action. Trump said the USS Boxer fired on the drone in the Straits of Hormuz, as the incident came 4 weeks after Iran shot down a U.S. surveillance drone that was flying over international airspace in that same area of the Straits of Hormuz, in what American officials are calling the time called an unprovoked attack. This time, Trump told reporters the Boxer took a defensive action against an aggressive, offensive Iranian drone, which had closed in a near distance of less than 1,000 yards, ignoring multiple calls to stand down, threatening safety of the United States USS Boxer's ship and its crew. The president added that the Iranian drone was immediately destroyed, shot out of the sky. Trump said that the drone's approach on the USS Boxer is the latest of many provocative and hostile actions against vessels that are operating in the international waters near the Straits of Hormuz or in the Straits of Hormuz. He said the United States reserves the right to defend our personnel, our facilities, and condemned Iran's attempts to disrupt the freedom of navigation and global commerce. Trump also called on other nations to protect their ships as they go through the Straits of Hormuz and work with the United States in the future. Matter of fact, a Pentagon spokesperson then had no immediate comment when contacted by several of the mass media news agencies, including CNBC and others. Now, on the heels of this Iranian shooting down the U.S. drone back on June 20th, Trump signed an executive order imposing what he calls hard-hitting new sanctions on Iran. Quote, "We will continue to increase the pressure on Iran until the regime abandons its dangerous activities, including its nuclear ambitions," according to President Trump on June 24th. The new sanctions denied Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and his office access to key financial resources. And the sanctions also targeted Iranian military leaders who were responsible for shooting down the drone. It's a breaking news situation. We'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to the biblical prophecies. We're certainly seeing trouble on the sea. You can find that in Daniel chapter 11 when it talks about there will be trouble on the sea that cannot be quieted. We seem to be living in that time today. I'll be back with more in just a moment.